What's up? Today we got the pool. It's all ready for summer. What we want to do is build a shade over it. This is the drawing I have of it. It's a 20-foot diameter pool and the poles are 10 foot each. So I have T's and I'm going to build a frame. So you have 10 foot by 30 feet and I'm going to zip tie those poles and the frame is going to go arch over the pool and zip tie it down on the other side. That is the hope. I'm not sure how tall that will end up being, so that's yet to be determined. And I'm thinking of getting a 10 foot by 13 foot tarp which would fit right across the top. The frame is all connected and I don't want to glue them because I don't want it to be like permanent. My thought is I'm going to drill holes through each T and then wrap a zip tie, weave a zip tie through there. Zip ties are long enough to go through 2 of these. I think I'll just do 1 hole and zip tie it to itself. Pretty good. All set, all zip tied. Now we'll see if it holds up. So that one wasn't in far enough, I guess. It already isn't as strong as I hoped. I had one pipe come out. The zip tie didn't break, but the pipe hole, yeah, the pipe itself broke. That was neat. Cross your fingers, let's see if this goes up. It's too flimsy and it's gonna be hard to control. I'm just gonna slide it over the top. Ah! Ah! Zip ties is not the way to go, I think. It was being held by that one little thread there, and this side wasn't even in far enough. The glue I had was all dried out, so I had to go run to the Home Depot, get some primer and glue, and we're gonna glue this all up. The zip ties I have are too short and probably too thin. I think we need heavy duty zip ties for this to hold. As I started to pull it down and try and size it up, I think we need really big zip ties to get this to work. So it's not gonna happen tonight, which is okay because we don't even have the shade yet. Are ready to go. I got the shade sail now, and now I have 14-inch zip ties. And then I have these little cinch ropes that say they're better than bungee cords. And that's how I'm gonna strap the canopy or the shade to the structure. Whoa, that's cool. The frame is up. It is kind of wobbly. Bit of a fail, but we learned. But I think we need to take the whole thing down, set it up nice, and then put it up. Putting the shade sail on while the frame was up was not easy. I guess I can pull it a little bit tighter here, but now it's on. It feels good and snug. I feel like that's gonna be much better. We won't get any sagging here. There you have it. Still needs some adjusting, I think, to tighten it a bit, but I'd call that a success. There you have it. Let's go take a look. So I need to pull it tighter so it's not sagging, but at least it's not sagging in the middle like it was the other day. It failed. We were gone for about a week and we got back and it was kind of all warped. You could see over here how they're bent. The whole thing was dipping down into the pool and not holding an arc. Back to the drawing board. I will not give up because I'm so far invested now. I've spent probably, what is this? I think there's 10 poles. So I've probably spent close to $50 on PVC and $25 on the thing and a few dollars. So I'm getting close to that $100 mark and I just don't want to give up. So my next approach is just to build poles. We have poles that used to support these trees and they're pretty tall. They're about 10-foot poles. I'm going to prop those up. I'm going to lash them to the frame. Went back to the drawing boards and now I'm using these poles that we've had, 10-foot poles. We've lashed them to the frame of the pool. I got him lashing them using his Boy Scout skills to lash the poles up. I've drilled a hole in the top and put these hooks. I had these hooks. I don't know why we had them, but they've been sitting there in my garage. I'm like, hey, let's put them to use. Okay, guys, I think this is a good solution. We have it up. We have the cinch lines over here. They can easily just loosen up or unhook from those hooks and move it away if we want to play hoops. Midday here, it's you know, shading the center of the pool, which is good, just so it gives you a chance to get out of the sun if you want. Obviously throughout the day that shadow will move, but there it is. DIY pool shade for an above ground pool.